Hello, this is Godel. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle Series. Today I think we have our, what's it called? The float orb we were looking for over here. That's a silver. I logged out over here near this one, and it looks like it is spawned. And is this our silver boy? This is our silver boy, so let's get it platinum. Doesn't look too bad. Looks like there's one up here that's kind of hard to get to. We probably want to start up here. Okay, let's do this. Just gonna get a feel for it first. Okay. I mean, I didn't actually do that bad, but the game thinks I did. So there's a down section, a middle section, and then an up section. So actually kind of tricky of how we want to route this. Well, maybe I didn't just leave this one as a silver because I was not feeling like doing it. Maybe it is legitimately really hard. Let's try a different route. Let's try from this side. Ooh, let's restart. Well, I missed a couple things, just in general while I was moving around, so it wasn't a good attempt, but let's try it again. How do we get up here quickly, I guess? I don't know, getting up here quickly also seems like a problem. Let's try to get up here then down there. I think that's going to get all of our problematic ones at the same time. Alright, that was definitely better. I think we can definitely work with that. But I think we're going to need to do a gliding dive from up here to down there. So let's try that. Nope, messed up my dive. Just because we need to, like, fall way faster. And I got stuck on the rock that time. Nope. I'm gonna have to get that one smoothly as well. Alright, there we go. That was a pretty tough one. Glad we got that one over with. So yeah, now we only have one float orb that has only a platinum, only a silver time on it. Everything else is platinum so far, so that's awesome. Little morphic fractal here, might as well do it. Okay. So let's go kind of check our usual places and then figure out what we want to do today. I know that Lucian Waters is actually getting very close to having a lot of things done over there, so it's almost like we might actually be spending more time than normal over there. Well, we'll see what all is available today. Maybe there's nothing we need to find today. So let's go check it out. And I just got a Wanderer's Quest for matchboxes, which There won't be any in Dilution Waters, but I'm gonna keep it this time because Wanderer's Quest, I think you only get them once per day, so... Let's see, leitmotifs and hidden objects, we don't want that. We don't want 3 glide rings. These all are kind of awful. I guess we'll take armillary rings or matchboxes since we can do them at, we can do them with our Wanderer's Quest, and then we can do armillary rings at the Temple of Infinite Rings if we need to. But, yeah. Alright, what do we have today? A lot of sightseers. Ooh, we have our last matchbox, so let's definitely find that. We have our last 2 leitmotifs. Oh, exciting. Finished our hidden pentad last time. We have a pattern grid and a music grid again. Okay. And these 2 categories are not done. Oh, we have 0 out of 5 match 3s for today. Wow, this is going to be a busy day in the Lucia Waters again, like the last episode. So let's go and look at Congruence first and Myopia first before we come over to Lucia Waters. And then let's also see if I can grab any matchboxes on my way, since we're not going to find only one of those in Lucia Waters. So if I could find like 3 on the way to Congruence or Myopia or the other float orb I want to look at. We have 1 new puzzle at Congruence today. Wow, okay. This must be a day of big puzzles. So we have to make T pieces. Basically, these are arranged in such a way that they can only be turned into 1 T piece, so, I mean, it wasn't too tricky of a puzzle. Maybe next time we'll get something more challenging. Alright, let's go to the Wildwood to see if our other silver float orb in question is spawned today. So I don't know if it's down here or... I hit my head. Let's try that again. This is a slow speed Shy Aura, but now it's mine. Okay, float orb up here. Nah, so I don't think it's spawned today. So let's see, any matchboxes? It could actually use some matchboxes, but if I don't see any right now, I'm not gonna spend too long looking around. I'll go do this hidden pentad here, and then we'll move to the Myopia area. Literally putting a hidden pentad relic right next to the relic is actually a little diabolical. You could like totally miss it. I don't know if you can go inside that rock building, but I guess we'll look if we can't find it. Let's take a closer look. There's one up in there. Wow. Okay. We have our last one in this direction. I thought I looked behind this tree. It was really snuck in there. Okay. Going up to Myopia now. Let's just take... Let's go up this way just in case there's some matchboxes or something that we could grab on the way. Nothing up here. Not gonna do the sightseer right now. Just looking for our matchboxes and any other quick air puzzles. Sightseers can be totally wild goose chase. Alright, Myopia. Any Myopia puzzles today? Still no Myopia puzzles. Oh, can't win them all. Okay. I'll do this puzzle really quick. Looks like we need to make a loop of dark pieces. No checkerboards. Okay, how do we want to start this then? I think we want to go like this first, otherwise we're gonna get a bad issue down there. Same with this one and this one. Probably connect this here, connect this up here. Okay. Here's a matchbox. Where's its buddy? On the other side? Yep, it is. Okay. Let's do a 5-pipper. One symbol per area. Whoops. White, dark, dark, light, light, dark, dark, light, dark, light, light, light. Uh-oh. That one didn't need to be light. That's our issue here. So light, dark. Light, dark. Okay, let's see. So if this is light, this is dark. But if this is dark, that's light. This doesn't really matter what it is either, it just affects this one over here. Well, let's see. Let's figure this out up here. We know this is going to be the opposite of this, which is going to be the opposite of this, which is going to be the opposite of this. So this one probably needs to be dark, light, dark, light, dark. And then light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, dark. Dark, light, dark. Okay. That was neat. Let's do a very densely walled maze over here. Okay, and out. I would still like to find 2 more matchboxes if possible, so I'm just gonna briefly look around for just matchboxes. And if not, that's okay. Here's one. There's its buddy. Alright, let's try to find one more. really seeing any over here. Maybe we can venture into the, what's it called? Either the Autumn Falls or the Wildwood to grab an extra matchbox. They're usually still pretty plentiful. There's one right here, so. And there's its buddy up there on that cliff. Ah, I missed the mid-air match. Did I see a third one here, actually? Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab that one, too, if I can find it really quick. Sorry, I had to pause there. Well, I don't really need to get these matchboxes now. I don't like to leave them unsolved, just because, like, you know, we don't know when we're gonna see them again, but, here we go. I did just see one of them here. Kind of blends in with the trees and all. Do we see our other one here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Cool. Glad I got them. Let's go back to the Aleutian Waters. So, we have a lot of things we are looking for today. So, we are... Let me turn this quest in. We are going to be down here probably for the rest of the episode. Verdant Glen will get to you. I'm sorry. But we will get to Verdant Glen eventually. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Here we go. First thing I see is a sightseer, so let's do that. We're looking at this pond right here. From up here-ish. I mean, yeah, obviously it wasn't the first one, right? This is don't make a shape salad. Ate that. Oh, jeez. This is gonna stink. Yeah, I hate this. Whatever. Wasn't expecting to do this without messing up, but, it was more of a question of when I was gonna mess up. Okay, there we go. Jeez, that was punishment. Logic grid. Alright, match 3. Let's do it a little bit differently. Let's do this move first. Now we can do this move. Now everything's just kind of flattens out. Okay. Sightseer. We are looking at the punishment logic cube. It's like, hey, you remember this guy? Yeah, I do. It was like not even a minute ago. Come on. One pipper over here. Let's see what we got. We got letters. Letters without any other rules usually means that we just kind of wing it like this. Alright, good stuff. Any other puzzles around here that we need? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go through kind of the wooded area over here. Look for the wall tile that spawns over here. There isn't one, so we're good. Look along the cliff, we're good. That hidden ring looks solved up there. Anything back here? Nope. Anything up here? Not that I need. Okay, and we also need our last two leitmotifs, right? If I remember correctly on the map, there's actually a leitmotif over here. Whoops. Over here-ish somewhere. Ah, indeed there is. Here it is, right here. I hope you didn't see that while I was gliding over the first time and start yelling at the screen. If so, apologies. I did remember it was here, though, luckily. Trying to get up to this puzzle. Come on. There we go. Odd place for a puzzle to spawn, actually. You are gonna want to go like this, actually. We have made a big mistake. Just fixing my big mistake on the fly there. Okay. So we got our one of our last two leitmotifs. Let's go over this area. And hey, here's the other one. Nice. I did roughly remember it was roughly here. So that is all leitmotifs complete. And we only have one matchbox left. Super, super good. Connect all dark cells. And no squares. Okay. Hidden cube I will take. Let's go and fly through this hole, which I'm not actually sure I've ever flown through, but now I can say I have, in case it mattered. So leitmotifs are done. Matchboxes are still pending. Here's a few sightseers. No 4 in a row for these guys. Connect all dark cells. Okay, so I'm gonna guess we want to do probably this over here. Nope. Something like this work? Okay. There we got this matchbox here in this sightseer. Let's line it up. Where's the river? The river's to the left, so we want to be like this. Okay, there was another sightseer I saw right here. Grab this one. This one is down in this area. Whoop. Not gonna miss you. Looks like it's roughly here. Alright, great. Let's do this. We gotta figure out how we're gonna do a match 4 with these pink pieces first. That works. Any more wall tiles in this area? There's one. Let's do this first, and then this, then that. How many more of those did we need? 2 more. Two more, and then the matchbox is kind of our primary goal, but we're of course doing everything we're finding at this point, so might start to jump a little here at as we get towards 30 minutes, just because I don't want to go too far over on 30 minutes. So let me finish like my usual patrol over here, and then I'll start kind of accelerating past that. I don't really need to be worrying about armillary rings right now. Okay, this is looking at our little pillar of insight right here from here. I didn't actually expect it to be there. That's why I was like, oh, from here, okay. See, always gotta check down here, I feel like. This match 3 wall slab might belong to the Lucent Waters. It's kind of a tricky one, though. Don't want to do that. What if we just drop this one? Drop that one. There we go. Yeah, that was Lucent Waters, see? Popped up for Lucent Waters. Very rude of this area to count as Lucent Waters. Does that mean this is Lucent Waters too? I mean, probably. It has numbers in it, so... We're at 12 out of 13. Let's solve this one now. Block this. This has to come through here. I've messed up somewhere. Probably here. So let's just start over. Okay. Block this. Bring this out. Bring this out. Block that. D has to come out here. Okay, yeah, this can't actually connect because that belongs to A. Got it, got it. D. This ends there. Okay. C kind of needs to go, like, around the world here. B doesn't have anywhere it needs to go. A needs to go out this way. A needs to come out here. Just gonna guess that A needs to... I mean, this isn't a guess, but... A needs to be blocked in like... Or B, sorry, B needs to be blocked in like that. This is C. Let's connect the C's. Block this here so A can come out. And block the C's in. Okay, I think we are good to just do a light show. Perfect. That was Autumn Falls puzzle box, though. Why you do this, game? That was... The match 3 was closer in the territory of Autumn Falls than that matchbox, but it still counted that as the matchbox. Very rude, very rude. Here's our pattern grid. Looks like we have a big domino over here, or a big piece over here that it wants us to follow. Or, so I'm assuming. Kind of hard to see the shape of it, like that. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and finish our standard little patrol route. Do see a sightseer in the distance. Don't worry, I'm gonna hit everything I see. But where did that sightseer I saw go? Maybe I saw a float orb? Not a float orb, a sky drop. There are like sky drops just littering the ground all over this area. Okay, we have to go over on the aqueduct for this one. Over here. Alright, good stuff. I mean, I'll take a float orb if it's, or a sky drop if it's right here in front of my face, because the chromatic thing is letting me see it. I'll take an easy armillary ring as well. Dark. Connect all dark cells. So we want to do this then. And we don't want any squares. So this is good to go up here. We can't have a dark cell over here. I mean, I feel like the 6 is just going to go like this, and then we can just kind of work around that, right? Okay. Whoop. Hit an archway. Alright, so that kind of is our round trip on our kind of standard patrol we would do. Ooh, I hit a weird edge of a building while I tried to super jump and it launched me a weird direction. So I'm going to pause and resume recording here as I find new objects to do. Until we find the matchbox. And then when we find the matchbox, that's what I'm going to call it. So I will see you in... Just making sure there's nothing up here. I will see you in 1 moment. We got a sightseer here. Let's see where we're going for this one. Just over here. We need this green matchbox in our view. Interesting thing here, do you see how the pips are pointed towards the left in the sightseer? That's because that's where I picked it up from, so they were pointed towards me. The pips of the puzzle always point towards you. Where do you want me to stand? There we go. Okay. And cut. So I found our last matchbox. It is up here and right here. So there is the last matchbox. No more matchboxes for Lucian Waters. Kind of glad to have another puzzle out of the equation here. No, there was one more puzzle I forgot we were looking for, and we're going to find that one too. The last match 3 of the day. So I will... Is it this? Never mind, we found it. Okay. This is going to be our last puzzle for today. Okay, let's see what we need to do here. We can do this and that. But now we're kind of stuck, so we didn't want to do that. What if we do this move earlier? Then we can do this. No, I feel like we want to do this move, then this move. Now we can do this. There we go. Okay. Alright, that wraps things up. Thanks for watching the Hub Puzzle series. Next time we'll probably do something similar, but a little different, so I will see you then. Bye!